Guys, congratulations on the film.
Thank you so
Thank
much, man.
you.
Really, really good. Scary stories. Where do you guys sit on scary stories, scary movies? What's the kind of scariest movie that you guys have watched in your formative years?
Well, unfortunately, I don't get to watch that many scary movies because my parents don't let me. But Black Phone is definitely on there, and
Yeah, definitely.
probably It and It Chapter 2. But a show that really scared me was definitely The Haunting of Hill House. It was terrifying. It gave me
That is a
nightmares.
scary show. That is a
Yeah.
good choice.
Yeah,
Also,
Sinister.
very good that you've played the publicity game there. You're like, my phone.
My sister's in it. My
Very
sister's in it.
scary.
But in general, it was also so good. I couldn't stop watching.
Mason, how about you?
Sinister, for sure. And I watched that with my brother a couple years ago, and that still scares me to this day. So, getting to work with Scott and Ethan is something super special to me. So,
Yeah. What was it like for you guys working with Ethan? I know Mason, obviously, you share more time, not to give any spoilers away, a bit more time than Madeleine does. But what was it like for you guys to have him around and to give you advice? Because he's been in this industry for a very long time.
Yeah.
So as a young actor, as yourself, he's probably a good person to have a chat with.
Yeah.
Sadly for me, I never got to meet him or see him, but I know Mason got to spend a lot of time with him, and he has nothing but great things to say about him.
Of course. I mean, he's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met, and a great actor. So, getting to work with him is such an honor. And he's such a nice person, but when he puts that mask on, he really changes into the grabber, and it's so cool to see that in person. So.
Yeah, I did say that to Scott just now about if you want to find a guy to play the grabber and play an evil guy, you obviously immediately think of someone very nice like Ethan Hawke. It's exactly who you get to do it. And I mean, this is on one level a horror story, but on the other level, it's a coming of age story for both of your characters. So how interesting was it for you guys at your age and in the setting that you're in to play not just in the horror section, in the horror genre, but also have this coming of age story and this kind of brother-sister relationship that spawns from the film?
Well, it was definitely super fun doing that because me and Maddie definitely felt, a connection. So it was super fun, and I feel like their relationship is definitely like the heart of the film. So.
Have you managed to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre yet? This is my question.
I have.
You watched it yet?
I have.
Yeah,
did you?
I obviously haven't.
You haven't seen it, Madeleine. You could just leave the room and I'll just talk to Mason. It's
Gonna
fine. But when I'm interested to see, because I have friends who are much younger than me, and they watch these films and they don't get the same impact as say they did for me when I was a teenager. So I wonder, a film like that, what was the kind of impact on you watching that for the first time?
Well, since I love horror movies, I loved like the surprise of it, and definitely got gruesome at times. But I love those type of movies. So
Yeah, it was such a good movie. Totally know what you guys are talking about.
I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And I wanted to finish with the masks. Now, Ethan wears these masks that are by themselves very, very scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to seeing him wearing them for the first time? Because even though I know Maddie didn't work with him, you've seen some of the posters and seen some of the images.
And since I've seen the movie, I also feel like the mask is his character, just in general.
Definitely.
It expresses so much of who the grabber is.
Yeah.
It's disturbing.
Yeah, I feel like what I love so much about the grabber is in the film you don't really know anything about him. So it really it tells so much about a character without saying anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first time I saw the mask, I was incredibly excited to work with that in the basement. So yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah. Also, are you able to like look at black balloons out in the real world now, or does it kind of trigger?
Well, when I hang out with like friends and stuff, and we see like black balloons, they'll just point it out to me and be like, "Hey, Mason, there's probably a van around here. You should probably watch out."
So yeah, whenever I see a van, even if it's white, it doesn't like matter what color it is. My sister always goes, "Abracadabra, watch out, Maddie."
One day you'll have that, and so it'll pull up next to you, and Ethan will jump out and give you a present or something. I don't know.
Definitely.
That's a nice guy. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Absolute pleasure talking to you.
Thank
I wish you all the
you.
best for the film. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey, you